Hello everyone, welcome to the Lang Focus channel and my name is Paul. Today's video is the second installment in the series Mystery Languages. If you haven't seen the first video in the Mystery Languages series, you can check it out right here. But basically this is how it works. I will play you an audio sample of a language and then I'll show you a visual sample of the language in its written form and you can guess what language it is. But whether you guess correctly or not, that doesn't matter. The important thing is that you leave your guesses and the reasons for your guesses in the comments down below, and that will spark some interesting discussion. So let's get right into the first language. Please listen.
Ang bini nga nahulog sa batoong yuta mao kadtong nakadungog sa mensaheng malipayon nga midawat. Apan wala kini mo gamot. Mituo lamang sila sa makadiyot ug pag-abot sa panahon sa pagsuway, namiya sila. Ang mga binhi nga nahulog sa sampinit mao kadtong mga nakabati. Apan ang mga kabalaka ug mga bahandi ug kahilayan sa kinabuhi mituo kanila.
Now let's have a look at a few written samples of that same language.
Pwede ko makatabang nimo? Nanginahanglan ko og doktor. 33 na akong edad.
So what language do you think it is? The language is Cebuano, a language spoken on the island of Cebu in the Philippines. If you guessed Tagalog or Filipino, which is the official language which is based on Tagalog, then that's a pretty good guess because Tagalog and Cebuano are closely related languages. I've studied Tagalog and I'm fairly familiar with it, and when I look at Cebuano, sometimes I don't know if I'm looking at Tagalog with lots of vocabulary I don't know or whether I'm looking at Cebuano. Cebuano is sometimes referred to as Bisaya, which is actually a group of closely related languages that are spoken in the Visayas region in the Philippines. But some people like to refer to all the Bisaya languages as a single language with different dialects. And that's because all the Bisaya languages are quite closely related, but also because, well, there's power in numbers. You may have noticed the Spanish vocabulary in the sample sentences. That's because Cebuano has lots of Spanish loanwords just like Tagalog does. In fact, Cebuano has even more Spanish loanwords than Tagalog. Okay, on to the second language. Please listen.
การแสดงดังกล่าวได้จัดขึ้นในค่ำคืนวันที่ 18 มังกร 2016 ที่หอวัฒนธรรมแห่งชาติเข้าร่วมรับชมในครั้งนี้มีทานรองนายกรัฐมนตรีบรรดากลุ่มการเมืองศูนย์กลางพรรคพร้อมด้วยผู้แทนเข้าร่วมกองประชุมใหญ่ผู้แทนทั่วประเทศครั้งที่ 10 ของพรรคประชาชนปฏิวัติลาวเข้าร่วมรับชม
And again, let's have a look at some written samples.
พวกเจ้าเฮียนได้โดนฟันได้แล้ว
เขาเฮียนได้3 อาทิตย์แล้ว
อายุเจ้าได้จักปีแล้ว
So, what language is it? It's the Lao language. Lao is a language spoken in the Southeast Asian nation of Laos. It's a member of the Thai Kadai language family, which is spoken in some parts of Southeast Asia, southern China, and northern India. If you thought the language was Thai, then you were very close because Thai and Lao are very closely related and to a large degree they are mutually intelligible. They are both tonal languages, but one notable difference is that Thai has 5 tones while Lao has 6 tones. They're also written in a slightly different script, but the scripts themselves are also closely related, and if you can read one, then reading the other shouldn't be too hard. Some of you may have noticed the tones in the language samples, which make the language sound kind of melodic, and you might have guessed one of the Chinese languages like Mandarin or Cantonese, and those guesses would make sense because those are tonal languages just like Lao and Thai are. Okay, on to the third language. Please listen.
Sezonul de reduceri începe în forță și în România. Marile magazine au pregătit oferte speciale pentru marfa de sezon. Cerasela Marin este într-un mall din capitală. La vârsta ei, alte femei nu mai pot nici măcar să se plimbe cu nepoții prin parc. Ea, în schimb, mixează cât e noaptea de lungă într-un club din Varșovia. DJ Vika este o bunicuță de 73 de ani, foarte populară în rândul clubbărilor.
And again, let's see a bit of the language visually.
Scuzați-mă, puteți să repetați, vă rog. O singură limbă nu ajunge niciodată. Lăsați-mă în pace.
So, what language is it? It's the Romanian language. If you speak any Romance languages, then you probably noticed right away that there was a lot of Romance vocabulary in the samples. But the pronunciation might have seemed kind of unusual to you. That's because Romanian is a Romance language with some Slavic influence. That influence affects the pronunciation and also the vocabulary of the language. You may have also noticed the little glyphs above the letter A and below the letter T. Those glyphs are actually an integral part of those letters. And those letters, along with this, and this, give you a quick hint that you're looking at at Romanian and not at a different Romance language. Romanian is spoken in Romania and Moldova and is geographically isolated from the other major Romance languages. The Slavic influence on the language makes it distinct from the other Romance languages, but Romanian is also said to be the closest Romance language to the original Latin. In grammar, that's probably true, but in some other areas like phonology, it may not be as close to the original Latin as, say, Italian. Well, I hope you enjoyed guessing today's mystery languages. Leave your guesses and your reasons in the comments down below, and also let me know if you like this series and you think I should continue doing it. And again, I want to say thank you to all of my Patreon supporters for your continued support, especially these ones right here on the screen for their especially generous pledges. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.